guys, it's Emily Maschka with emilymaschkastudio. Today I thought I'd give a little tour of my studio. It's not really a studio, but I thought it might be nice to see somebody who doesn't have like the perfect setup on YouTube. I feel like, and just on social media in general, I feel like everything's so perfect and you only see the perfect stuff. So I thought I'd take you through my little studio. This is it. It is nothing special. It's definitely on a budget. When I decided I wanted to do YouTube videos a couple months ago, I didn't really have a place to do them. All I had was the dining room table, and that's not very conducive when you have children, especially, to doing videos. So my husband went out and bought me a desk. But he went to Lowe's and got, a very inexpensive or somewhat inexpensive table because lots of desks are sold out right now because of COVID. So he bought me a table from Lowe's and he bought me this construction light. Didn't ask, just went out and did it because he's super supportive, and that was really, really sweet. It was a surprise. So that I could set up here in our bedroom, actually. At first I kind of laughed at this construction light because that's what I call it, construction light, right? Like, this is what you see on the roads. But actually, when you turn it on, it is on right now. And you point it up to the ceiling, it gives really good light. In my videos, if I don't have it on, I can definitely tell. And then I also have these two little green lights, minty green. I don't really use those much, to be honest. Sometimes, like in photos, if I need a little more light, I will. This guy is my workhorse. It's my Ott light. I've had this forever, and yes, it is up on a trash can. It's a new trash can. It was awfully small for our needs, so I repurposed it. Speaking of repurposing, this was given to me by one of my bestest friends, and I'm using it as a cell phone stand instead of an actual easel. And by the way, here's the cell phone I use. Let's see if I can give you a look at this. See how cracked it is? Look at, I really did some damage to it there. Well, the damage was already done in my defense. It's an old Galaxy S8 Plus or something like that. It was already really cracked. Then I put it in this evil contraption here, and it cracked it even further. This is a cell phone holder that I got to try and do like different angles, but it's actually really awkward. I don't hardly ever use it, and now that I cracked the phone, I don't ever use it. Cracked it even worse, I should say. So this is what I do for all my videos, this phone right here, and it's super janky, and it's really hard to see the picture sometimes because there's so many cracks in it. But it works. I couldn't use my iPhone because my iPhone would not talk to my PC and let me download videos. I've lost a video because of it. And this is my other phone, my other old phone. Actually, both of these are my husband's old phones. An old Galaxy Note 4? Yeah. And this is perfect for pictures on like the YouTube thumbnails, like what you see as a preview on YouTube that makes you like maybe want to click on it or maybe not. This is like the perfect size for whatever reason for making those thumbnails. So I take my pictures for my thumbnails on this, and I record on this. Other things, there's my little bunnies that tend to make it in most of my videos. They're from my husband's grandma who passed away a year ago. She was 102. Then I have this little guy that sometimes I have lit up, sometimes I don't. Little fake succulents. These are just things I had around the house that I brought into my studio so that I could zhuzh it up a little bit and make it a little nicer in my videos. There's a note to myself to not forget to do that. Don't forget to flatten the drawing before sending it out to somebody. Sign it and then finish it with some archival spray. There was a little sketch that I did to kind of plan it out in my head before I actually painted it. This is not supposed to be here. This is supposed to be up here. Here is my paint jar, my little bluebird that I got from my grandma. And here is like my most organized area. I like to store all my markers horizontally. I know it's like debatable on if you have to store them horizontally or not, but sometimes I'm a purist about things. I think that's the art school in me. I have all my Tombows here. I have you can see these little guys in here are the super tips. And then the rest of these are Artist Loft, kind of like the Tombow knockoffs. And then all my black Tombows are here with like some odds and ends, pencils, my X-Acto. And then here's all my black and white pens. Down here are kind of odds and ends. Oh, a reason, just in case I get hungry while I'm working so hard. And then here's the Pentel Touch pens. Here's my lei pens, which I've always loved these. The best eraser in the world that my dog got to, or maybe it was my kid. I don't remember, actually. I think it was my kid. It's the tri-tip. It's amazing. It's better than any eraser I've ever tried. I've got my laser level there. If I need to do any lettering and I need a straight line, but I don't want to actually write on the paper. I've got my trusty brush, my Draftsman's brush, fave. Here are the Tombow Fudenosuke pens. I try to kind of use them one at a time so they don't fray them all, and they're all frayed. I like to try and keep them nice. Oh yeah, like here's my frayed one. I keep them over here, not with the rest of the black pens. And then I used a Echo Dot box for all of my paintbrushes and my aquash or agua wash brushes. Here's my paints. Right now I'm using liquid paints mostly. I have a couple little palettes, but I plan to expand that a little bit as time goes. And just kind of some stuff that I don't use as much, but it's here. Got my notebooks. These are for like testing watercolor out or doing sketches. That bottom one there is for, well, in one of my videos it was a cutting board basically, or cutting mat. But it's for like YouTube ideas, YouTube notes. Oh, and then this is my tracing board. It's not plugged in right now, but here's some artwork that's waiting to go out. And then I do have this little area over here, which is really nice. I keep all my paper in the bottom. Watercolor paper, marker paper, all sorts of stuff. Projects that that one I'm working on. I'm thinking about adding some lettering to. I've got my palettes, my black and my white paper, my black cardstock, and then my white Premium 32. And then just all the projects that I've worked on. Oh yes, here's what I dream of it to be one day. My desk space. Ooh, I can't wait for that flat storage because then I can put all of this kind of stuff that I'm holding in there. I don't have to stay in this little cart. But yeah, past projects I've worked on, YouTube and whatnot. And that is pretty much it. It is nothing luxurious. I've got this gamer's chair, which is totally sweet, that I bought for hubby, and he didn't really like it, so I'm using it. I got my Alexa Dot to give some tunes.
I found a few skills that might help. Do you mean I dare you?
No, I don't. Sorry, Alexa.
I also found Dare Me. Do you want that one?
No, thank you.
I also found Dare Ideas.
Oh my god.
Do you want that one?
What is her problem? No.
Okay, how about Dare to Dream?
Wow, this is the most persistent I've ever seen. No. Seen her.
I also found Body Part Generator. Do you want that one?
Oh my god, how do I shut her off? Alexa, stop.
All right.
Man, she was super persistent on that one. That is my studio. I just wanted to show you guys because one, I've gotten some questions about my setup and it cracks me up a little bit because I'm not using the best of stuff like some of the YouTubers out there and artists out there that are amazing. But you just work with what you got, right? And I just wanted to show everybody that that's what I'm doing. Like, I'm sure a lot of other people are. So I hope you enjoy. And I do have a couple tips in the comments about what I use to actually film, or what I actually use to edit my YouTube videos. There's a couple settings that I feel like have made the difference on my videos and have really helped them to look better than if I didn't do those settings. So I'm grateful for what I have, and maybe someday I'll upgrade. It's a goal. Hashtag goals. All right, you guys have a good day. Bye. Oh yeah, and I meant to ask you guys, this is a project I did a little while ago, but I was thinking about inking it. Let me know in the comments if you think I should ink it or just leave it as be. Like, ink it with a micron outline kind of deal. Also, I wanted to show you guys. I don't know if it was clear earlier. So that's how my cell phone sits in the little easel to record. Pretty sweet. Okay, bye.